Not sure if we are live yet. I think we are, yes. Sorry about that. There was some glitches with the previous stream, so I had to create a new one. Hopefully it will work better now. Let's see. Yes, I think we're live. I think it's working better now. So, welcome to Tamagawa, my local neighborhood. I'm starting today on the rooftop garden here at Rise, which is this big shopping center where there's actually a bit of tiny little farming part. Oh, that's a huge bumblebee or something. It's kind of freaking me out. So I'm not gonna walk this way. Wow, already season for those, eh? Anyway, let's walk up here. So yeah, this is kind of another little test stream with the iPhone, iPhone 13 Pro Max. I had a very pleasant experience using it yesterday, so I'm gonna try today again. Don't have terribly much time today, so it will be a walk through my familiar neighborhoods. I didn't really have time to go into central Tokyo today, so but I hope you will enjoy this. I'm thinking maybe walking that way over to the Todoroki Ravine again, which is a place I visit quite often, but that's because I like it so much, and I think my viewers like it too. So I'm just gonna post a link to the new stream. Reflection reveal, yay! So, let's see. We are live, yes. Where are we? Missed the first second of the stream. So we're at Tamagawa, my local neighborhood. I'm at the rooftop garden here, which is quite a nice place, considering that we're on top of this like shopping mall and entertainment district. There's usually a beer garden down here in the summers, and on the winters there's an ice skating rink. Right now there's nothing, but I think it's just a matter of time until the beer garden appears. It's the cherry blossom blooming. So yesterday I was kind of like chasing the last cherry blossoms. I think there might still be a few trees around, so we'll see during today's stream. I wouldn't be surprised if we find some cherry blossoms, but basically we're past the peak now, that's for sure. So there might be still a tree or two here and there, but I think most of the cherry blossom trees have already lost all their flowers. Mini Explorer likes to come up here and run around and look at the fish, and oh, it's what are these called? Tadpoles in the pond. So many. They're cute. But I'll be heading down to ground level now. posting this new URL to Twitter as well. Okay, there we go. Okay, all gone now, all done. Now I can focus on walking, except that I'm not sure. Okay, I have to walk back here, and then there's some stairs I can get down to ground level. Hello Tattles, yeah. So does Mini Explorer. Ah, Vidya Santoso, morning coffee. Thank you, yes. Let's see if we can have a coffee somewhere today, during today's stream. I had a cup not too long ago, but I won't mind another one. Oh, 100 viewers now. Yay! Welcome everyone. Welcome everybody. Hope you will enjoy today's stream, which won't be as long as yesterday's stream, I think, but should still be a nice one. Lots of local kindergarten kids here. It's locked. Can't continue here. Oh, there's the stairs. Okay. I'm already lost. I'm lost at the rooftop garden. Jeffrey, do you have any coffee shops recommendations around here? I will probably pass Yeti Coffee today, but I've already been there. So if there's any other shops in that area that you could recommend, I'm all ears. Good morning, Min Lin. And sorry about the wind noise. I still haven't sorted out the windshield for my new phone, but I will deal with that problem as soon as I know that I will be streaming from this one moving forward. Give it a look. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you. Especially around here, it's quite windy. You can see these things spinning pretty fast. We're near a pretty big river, and I think there's something also about the architecture of this area which makes it always quite windy, which is nice in the summer, but not always great when streaming. Ah, Min Lin, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the coffee fund money. Thanks everybody who joined me yesterday. That turned out to be a really nice, quite epic walk from Roppongi, passing Tokyo Tower, Sojoji Temple, Hamamatsucho, the Italian Garden, and eventually ending at, oh yeah, and let's not forget Ginza and Marunouchi as well, before wrapping things up at Tokyo Station. It was a really nice walk, but I did get quite a sunburn. My wife did indeed make fun of me when she came home. Oh, there's still some cherry blossoms here. I'm okay today, but my face was quite red yesterday. Still a little bit of cherry blossoms left, as you can see, maybe. Hope you can see it. regular camera. There we go. Here's some nice cherry blossoms for you for a virtual hanami. This one still is not blooming fully. Thank you. Thank you. Future coffee or beer money. Thank you so much. There was more junks than I was aware of yesterday. Oh really? Was there? It seemed like my viewers were very happy yesterday. No one really complained about more technical issues than usual, but we'll see moving forward. I will try the iPhone a couple of more times and see if it's as good as I'm hoping, or if it will be less reliable. Oh, these bees! There's a ton of them around here, and they're huge. I don't know if they're bees or freaking me out. This is also a place I often come with my daughter. She enjoys climbing these stairs and looking at all the plants. It's unusually dry right now. Usually there's more of a water flow here. Yeah, I guess this time of the year the bees are very happy. Ever encountered a Japanese giant hornet? Oh, I have. They are creepy. They are creepy things. My body always freezes when I see them. I wonder, I don't think these are cherry blossoms. Probably some other. Oh wait, it says here. Oh, it is. Sato Sakura. There's so many different kinds of cherry blossoms. I guess this is also cherry blossoms. Who's crying? I just passed a mom with a stroller with a crying baby in it. Not allowed to catch them, apparently. Don't see them here though. Some quite nice reflections on the other hand in the water here. Let's get, this could actually be a potential thumbnail for this video. So let's see. I will try to read the chat. Japan open for tourists? No. Still only residents who are able to enter the country, I'm afraid. Put the photo on Twitter. Yeah, I should do that. Oh, this place is open. So we can actually enter this house. Some girls sitting in there enjoying the view. It's not always open, this place, but today it is. Nice. Put the photo on Twitter. Oh yeah. Yeah, I should do that. Good idea. Let's see how it turned out. Composition is a bit weird. I'm not sure if I'm comfortable sharing this with you. Sorry. I'm sure there will be opportunities to share other photos later. 今来ました。ここはどこですか？ここは二子玉川公園です。二子玉川駅はちょっとあちらの方で。To the ultrawide. There we go. So let's go up here and take a peek at the river. I think when I came here last time, they were still doing some pretty massive construction down by the river, probably to prevent future floods. Oh, there's another big thing flying in there. I think some like flood prevention measures, but I think it's actually finished now, those constructions. Down here we have Tama River. Stone River Coffee. It's a coffee shop near Oyamatai Station. Okay, cool. Onibus open in Jugaoka. Okay. Oh yeah, this is new. Okay, wow. It turned out quite nice actually. This place down here was very wild. You couldn't really get close to the water before, but now it's kind of like much more opened up. Do you ever think people are staring? Not really. People don't care. And if they do, I don't care. This is what it turned out to be. It looks almost a little bit too open now, I guess, but I'm just not used to it. But I hope they will make it a little bit more green and maybe put some bushes or something here. Over there you can see the train. So here it's just passing the border between Tokyo and Kanagawa Prefecture on the other side of the river. Oh, there's still some cherry blossom trees here. Let's go down here and have a look. Extremely long, like when you're coming with the stroller. It's like you have to zigzag so many times in order to get up there. Yeah, these are also cherry blossom trees, but as you can see, there's just a few flowers left. Most of it has already bloomed. You know what? I think actually I want to take, yeah, I'll take this route up here instead. some cherry blossoms left, but not too much. So this sign says that we are 17 kilometers away from the ocean. So 17. Thank you, Mr. Miyazaki. That's good to hear that you enjoy the quality. Buffering? Really? Anyone else getting buffering as well? No buffering here, says Bradford. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. If it's just a little bit, I think it's okay. Yeah, let's see how it holds up once we reach the Todoroki Valley. Around there I used to get some problems with my old phone as well, so I'm expecting it to get a few hiccups, but hopefully nothing too bad. It's another warm day here in Tokyo, by the way. Currently 23 degrees, but it's still quite early, so it's gonna go up to 26, 27 today again. Is there an allergy season in Japan? Yeah, right now there's quite high amounts of pollen in the air, so a lot of people are suffering from hay fever. I'm not sure if I'm getting it too, because basically my nose, my throat has been a little bit clogged since I came back to Japan, which is 2 weeks ago now. I kind of feel fine otherwise, but my throat is a bit weird. I've never really suffered from hay fever before, but I heard that it kind of accumulates in the body, and especially here in Japan, people who move here sooner or later tend to get hay fever. So that sucks. Here's a little map of the park, which might be of interest to some of you. Brunch or lunch with us? Maybe if I yeah, I need to eat lunch at some point. It's still a bit early, but in about an hour and a half from now I'll probably be hungry. So let's see if my viewers can keep me motivated enough to stream for that long today. Yeah, I think around here the wind should be less of a problem. It's more like over there near the river with all the open space. Around there we get quite of a yeah, it's always quite windy there. So again, I'm sure that most of my regular viewers are very familiar with these streets by now because I walked here many times, but if there are any new viewers, it might be interesting to know that this is kind of a quite nice upper middle class neighborhood, I would say. Like up on this hill there's some really fancy houses which are more like yeah, upper class, but I think around here I would say it's kind of like upper middle class kind of neighborhood. So many nice houses here too, but nothing too extravagant. And yeah, Japanese residential neighborhoods are generally always very quiet, especially right now because people are at work. So I know that people often think that everywhere in Tokyo is super crowded, but that's really not the case. It's just like the station areas and commercial districts that are crowded, but residential areas are generally very nice, very quiet, peaceful. Can you show the ravine? Yes, sure. I don't know if it's a ravine, more like a little river or creek, but absolutely. We will head to a ravine soon though. Yeah, these are all sakura trees, but, well, not all, but many of these, but these have already bloomed, as you can see. Country road. I'm glad that you enjoy this. And Agent 123, you will also miss these books. I'm happy to hear that. There's gonna be a lot of reflection reveals today. I feel like I'm in a reflection reveal kind of mood. No hat today, no hat. Maybe I should have worn one to prevent getting even more sunburned. Now we are passing one of the highways that connects Tamagawa with central Tokyo. So there's a lot of heavy traffic here above my head, but we can't really notice it here down on ground level, which is kind of nice. Hey Olive, wasn't expecting another walk so soon. Yeah. Oh, here's a not so sad playground. I would say it's like middle of the road, like 3 out of 5 on sadness, on my very scientific sadness scale. Another blooming cherry tree here. Another reflection reveal here. And I think I managed to color coordinate my phone and my t-shirt today again. I'm actually not wearing the same t-shirt as yesterday, but it is a very similar color. What's the story? Is T moving to Europe permanently? Yes, I'm moving in June. I will move to Stockholm. So I will keep streaming from there, but of course I understand that it's not, yeah, many of my viewers are not really interested in Sweden, which makes total sense, but maybe some of you might be interesting to follow my adventures back in Sweden and Europe as well. The good thing about living in Sweden is that it's very easy to travel to other parts of Europe, so I hope we will be able to do that quite a lot after my move. iPhone review. You're a great tour guide no matter where you go. Thank you, country roads. That warms my heart to hear. I'm glad that some people, or quite a lot of people, seem to enjoy my kind of laid-back style. I never do any research about my walks. I never really teach you any interesting facts or anything. I'm just walking around randomly and grabbing a beer or a coffee from time to time. And I'm glad that there's a couple of hundred of you who really enjoy that. Oh, you work for Getty. I think some of my photos are actually on sale through Getty. Yeah. Ah, Bit of a Wonder in the house. Bit of a Wonder is one of my favorite persons in the world because he is a mega sponsor of this channel and has been for quite a long time. So his support is one important reason to me how I can keep on doing this. So thank you a lot. Bit of Wonder. And for those of you who don't know him, you should check out his channel. It's linked in the video description. He also does walking videos, but mostly from the US, where there's also a lot of beautiful locations. So that sounds interesting to you. I hope you will check out his channel and give him a subscription. I hope you will subscribe to his channel. I think I need a cup of coffee. My brain is still feeling a bit mushy today. Shall we check out this quirky temple here on the left? Yeah, I guess we should. I think last time I passed here I didn't go inside, so let's do it today. See if there might still be some cherry blossom trees there. See one, like this one, big, blooming. The description today seems to, that's right, because I had a bit of technical issues. So yeah, the description right now doesn't really link to anything. As soon as this stream is over, I will put the proper video description in there. But you can find the link to Bit of a Wonder's channel in any other live stream from me, except this one right now. Sorry about that. Oh wow, thank you, Diane. That's a very, very generous super chat. Thank you so much. Super kind of you. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, just like Bit of a Wonder said. You rock, Diana. So still some cherry blossoms here. Still some birds chirping in the trees here. But we're definitely past peak, as you can see. There's more green than pink in this tree. Yeah, I kind of like this temple. It's a bit more vivid and colorful than average. And it's a very nice smell here. I think it's this pine. No, is this a pine tree? I'm not sure. But yeah, it does smell a bit like gin and tonic. No soundtrack today. I see. Yeah, maybe it's a cedar tree. Why did they put the ropes on the trees? It has some religious meaning, but I can't really explain it in more detail than that. I'm sure someone else can in the chat. My viewers are usually much more educated and knowledgeable about things like this than me. Kaya, the second largest kaya in Tokyo. Huh. I'm not sure if this is the kaya, or maybe it's this one. I really don't know. It's a beautiful place. And look, this tree looks like it's autumn. It's confused. It's a very confused tree. It's spring, not autumn. Okay. I believe there were some drums last time. Maybe, yeah, sometimes. Oh, look, now there's some wind and all these petals are blowing almost like snow. Beautiful. Put some lo-fi music on. Yeah, I'll let my viewers be in charge of their own soundtracks. I think that's the best. If I would provide some background music to these videos, I'm sure that a lot of people would dislike it. Unless, of course, there's one song that I know that all of you loves deeply from the bottom of your heart. And that's Yobikomi-kun. So let's see. I don't think we will find Yobikomi-kun today though. And I'm not gonna sing it. Not yet. But who knows? We might bump into it later at another walk sometime soon. Now we're not too far from the Todoroki Ravine. I think another 5 minutes or so and we should be there. Do you follow Swedish soccer? No. I have zero interest in soccer. Basically, I have zero interest in sports in general. So, no. Good job, mods. Good job. Very quiet, very quiet. Everybody's at work or at home. Maybe there's a housewife or two at home doing housework around here. I can imagine that there's plenty of families like that. Super quiet, yes. Look at this cute little, I don't know, what do you call it? It's probably an old like irrigation canal or something. All right, here's this place where there's a tofu shop where I can actually, they sell like, they do all this stuff here. Very old school. They even sell like tofu milk, which is actually not too tasty. It's entirely unsweetened. And it's, I don't know, it has a little bit of a dry flavor, which I'm not too fond of. Soy milk is what it's called, not tofu milk, soy milk. I was thinking if I should get a drink here, but no, let's go to the Ravine and then let's try to grab a coffee after that. I think that's the best. I think it's a coffee break day today, yeah. Not a beer break day, no beer break today. I had that yesterday, can't have beer every day. But a coffee break would be nice. Yeah, corn soup. Corn soup is quite common in Japanese vending machines. Corn soup break. I've done that a couple of times. It's very nice with like hot corn soup from the vending machine on cold winter days. I'm quite fond of that, but Today it's hot, so not a corn soup day today. Probably a iced coffee day today. This area is very hilly. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It is a lot of hills around here. And also now the wind is picking up again. But as I enter the ravine, which is just here on my left, I think that the wind should be pretty much gone. Ah, it's Yari here. Yari, yay! Good morning to you. Very early morning in Finland. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know, does this even qualify as morning? What time is it over there? It's like... oh, it's 5 in the morning? So I guess that qualifies as morning after all. So yeah, now comes the real test. Will the iPhone survive the walk through the Todoroki Ravine? Signal around here always tend to be quite spotty. So let's see how it holds up. But I'm impressed. I mean, the old iPhone would probably have died already, considering that I'm like surrounded by greenery. This one is still holding up. So you have the iPhone 13. Yes, I got the iPhone 13 Pro Max a couple of days ago. It will replace my iPhone 12 Pro Max. And I primarily bought it because I wanted a better camera for my 4K videos. But I decided to also try it out for live stream yesterday. It held up surprisingly well. So we'll see how it goes today, but so far so good. Especially now I started getting problems with my Samsung phone, getting these like frame rate issues on my last couple of streams. Probably due to some software update. So yeah, iPhones, if the iPhone works, I will be super happy. Video is great, crisp, wondering. Wonderful. Awesome picture quality. Thank you, Yari. Thank you. Happy to hear that. This video is sponsored by Apple. It's not. I wouldn't mind being sponsored by them, but for now, no. I purchased this phone with my own hard-earned money. So now we're entering the Todoroki Ravine. Genki da ne? This dog sounds a bit tired, but it's doing its best. Okay, now I can see that the signal strength is starting to drop. Let's hope that it's not too bad. Oh, this place is open today. let's check out what they actually have here. They have ramen, mochi, matcha, matcha amazake. Oh, that sounds interesting. Matcha flavored amazake. Shioko. Sounds good, but I think I'll be more happy with an iced coffee once I get through the ravine. No, it always blows my mind that there are places like this in central Tokyo. It is quite astonishing. For being such a big city, there is quite a lot of nice greenery here. Quality is superb, better than Samsung. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, I've always enjoyed the image quality from the iPhone. The problem has been the signal, like unreliable signal issues. But with this one, it seems pretty good. It seems to be on par with Samsung, if not better, which makes me very, very happy. I think we're usually in signal trouble by the time we get this far. Yeah, maybe. Fingers crossed that it will stay like this. Is it cool after all? It's a little bit cooler here, yeah. Compared to when I was just surrounded by concrete, it does feel like the wind, the air is a little bit cooler here. It's very comfortable. Some photos so that I have a Twitter update once I sit down for my coffee. This is beautiful. There's still a bit of cherry blossoms stuck on these rocks. Can you see it? Let me zoom in a little bit. live in restroom, we can also have a live in the police station afterwards. Yeah, that's probably right. That's something I'm not too excited to try out. It's beautiful, and look, this light also makes everything look so crisp and green and full of life. Yeah, I never get tired of this place. That's for sure. Is it a freshwater stream? I am pretty sure it's freshwater, yes. Pretty sure it is. Oh, there's actually a restaurant up here. And it says half, like dinner alcohol, 50% off. So, yeah, if you want to have some Italian food and a glass of wine for lunch, then that's probably not a bad idea. Quite a large number of photographers here today. Which makes sense. It is beautiful, but it's also like this place. I usually don't see that many photographers here. Quite a nice breeze here as I pass through the tunnel. I'm sure you could hear the wind sound from that. Not even a signal stutter, not even single signal stutter. Yeah, that's right, bit of wonder. That is indeed remarkable. Here's a little mini map. So let's see, we are here. I think we came from this way. And no, maybe not. Maybe not actually. We came from further south. Beautiful. Oh. evening walk だと一緒に私もビール飲めます。そうですね。ね、今週夜の散歩できるかな。できるといいね。So we've been walking for an hour today so far. Good morning. Good morning. I just keep snapping photos here. It's so, everywhere is just so photogenic today. And this concrete building up there always looks very kind of interesting to me. I don't know if it's abandoned or what it is. Maybe it's not a building, maybe it's just some like parking or something. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to check it out sometime though. Now we're approaching the Golf Bridge. We have a bit of a history about that bridge. You can pause and read if you want. But yeah, wow, I'm super impressed. We passed through the Todoroki Ravine without a hiccup. The iPhone 13 Pro Max is definitely a keeper. I'm so happy.そうですね。6月、7月は夜の方が涼しいですね。でも7月はスウェーデンに引っ越しますので、今年の夏は日本にいない。We passed the ravine test, 5 cones out of 5. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Good job, iPhone. Good job. This bird is not shy. Hey. Do you prefer these nature walks in Japan or Sweden, or city or urban walks? I really love the Japanese nature. Like getting into, out of the city in Japan is always a very pleasant experience. The problem is just that living where I live, sure, this place is within walking distance, but this is still just like a 1 kilometer long stretch of greenery like this. So it's not like really, it doesn't feel like roaming around in the, in the wide wilderness. Even though it is a very nice walk, but it's quite different than, walking in a completely untouched forest in Sweden, for example. And of course, you can have that kind of experiences in Japan too, but the thing is then you have to travel quite far from Tokyo. We're talking at least an hour by train. Whereas in Sweden, you have like more real nature, easily accessible, even if you're in the city center of Stockholm. So that's a bit of a difference. But both countries have gorgeous nature. Well-known ravine, post towns, I haven't streamed from many. I've been to a handful of them throughout the years, but I haven't really streamed. And again, if I had like unlimited time, it would have been amazing to do like a series of walks in various post towns or something like that. But with my current lifestyle and having a small child, things like that are pretty difficult. 引っ越しですか？そうです、そうです。スウェーデンに引っ越します。今年の夏。And we're back to reality. We're back to reality. Wonder what city you will live back in Sweden. I will live in Stockholm. Stockholm. That's where I found the job, so Stockholm it will be. I'm kind of excited about that, but I've lived in Stockholm before, and yeah, it's a nice city for sure, but not as nice as Tokyo maybe on a personal level. I think I prefer Tokyo. Ah yeah, this place where I had some fruit cake at another stream. Some of you might remember that.まあ引っ越したらもちろん日本に行けるんですけど、スウェーデンでフルタイムの仕事が始まるから、そんなに自由な人生、なんか長い間に日本に行くことはちょっと難しいですね。多分夏、まあ、年1回2回ぐらいかな、2週間3週間ぐらいそれはできるんですけど、それ以外はスウェーデンに生活にすることになりました。So we're at Todoroki station on the Oimachi line. Let's see if we can find. Wait, what was it? Oyamadai, right? Oyamadai was the place you mentioned, Jeffrey. So Oyamadai is the next station on this train line. So we have to walk a little bit further. There's also the Alpha Beta Coffee Club coming up soon, which is also a pretty nice place. I might actually grab the coffee there and wrap up the stream there. We'll see. We'll see. Actually, I think I might walk up one block here so that I can avoid some of the sun, because it's getting really hot. Is there such a ravine in Sweden? Oh yeah, there's quite a few ravines in Sweden. Absolutely.富山行ったことありますか？そうですね、行ったことあります。富山市行ったことあるし、それ以外はまあちょっとなんか田舎の方に行ったことあるんですけど、場所の名前はちょっと忘れちゃった。ありがとう、無常チャンネル。ありがとうございます。褒めてくれました。ありがとうございます。So, an hour and 10 minutes, and we have used a third of the battery in the phone. Not too bad. This stream is nostalgic, bit of a wonder. Yeah, I can understand that. I'm sure I'll be able to do this walk again once or twice before leaving Japan though. Ah, George is in the house. Yay, yay. When are you leaving Japan? I guess I should put that in the FAQ. I'm leaving in the middle of June. This is the type of walk that made me fall in love with T's channel. Thank you, Bit of Wonder. I'm so happy you like it.たくさんライブをしてほしいです。そうですね。あと2ヶ月間にまあ週2、3回ぐらいライブできると思います。実はもうその新しい仕事も始まりました。ここからリモートでやってますけど、だからまあそんなに時間がないけど、週2、3回ぐらいはライブできると思います。Always a pleasure to see you all and see your walk. Thank you. Always a pleasure to see you in the chat and your kind comments and support. Neko asks, how hard was it for you to study Katakana and Hiragana? Oh, Katakana and Hiragana are easy. I think I learned those in like a week or something before I went to Japan for the first time. Yeah, Katakana and Hiragana are not very complicated. The complicated stuff comes after that. Katakana and Hiragana are just the basic building blocks that you need to get before you can start tackling the really challenging stuff, in my opinion. So I'm happy to hear that so many of you appreciate the image quality from the new phone. It's really good to hear. I just need to sort out the wind issue, and I might need to get a new gimbal too, because this is really like I can't even have a case on the iPhone when I stream. If I try to do that, then it will be too big and the gimbal can't hold it. So the wind doesn't bother me. Okay, that's good to hear. That's good to hear, Yari. Wind is ASMR. Yeah, I know some of you seem to like the wind noise, wind sound. Oh, it's closed today. I see. Alpha Beta Coffee Club. Maybe it's closed on Mondays. I just hope the microphone holds in a better spot. Actually, there's still a mic next to the camera, but I don't know, there's like several mics, so at least I can try blocking out the other mics and see if that makes a difference. I'm not sure how much the front mic is used. It might only be used for like noise cancelling when doing phone calls, for example. So we'll see. Full-length reflection reveal. Yeah, probably also my slightly, or my big belly reveal. So, okay, shall we try the coffee place here then? Oyamadai, Jeffrey. What was the name again? Let me check. Stone River Coffee. Okay. It's one street north from me, so that means this one, right? I will look it up myself here on Google Maps. Stone River Coffee. Okay, great. Wonderful. I'll go there. Get a few cans of Boss and call it a day. No thanks. I prefer real coffee. So Stone River Coffee should be up here. I wonder if Stone River is run by someone called Ishikawa, because Ishikawa is a common name and it literally means Stone River, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's why they went for that name. Belly beer belly unboxing. Unboxing. Oh, that sounds horrible. Here. Looking at those prices might be very interesting 10-20 years from now to see how much this has changed. So let's see, where is this coffee place? Should be around here, no? A little bit further maybe? Yeah, a little bit further. Might be over here. Yes, it's here. I see a sign saying takeout. Okay. Perfect. Stone River Coffee. And it's open. Place. アイスの何がありますか？
アイスラテ、アイスコーヒー。
じゃあアイスラテお願いします。
アイスラテかしこまりました。ミルク、OK？ミルク、
ミルク？
ソイ、
あ、はい。
オーツ、ミルク。
じゃあオーツミルクでお願いします。はい。
プラス50円。
大丈夫です。はいはいはい。
650円です。
はい、大丈夫です。素敵なお店。
いや本当ですか。ありがとうございます。助かる、嬉しい。
最近
半年前です。
半年前か。
はい。お兄さんすごいジャパニーズ日本語が上手ですね。
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
お仕事は日本？
はい、そうです。
あ、じゃあジャパニーズフィアンセ？奥さん？
奥さんあります。はい。
日本人？
はい。
あ、
子供もいます。はい。
だから上手です。店内テイクアウト？
外で座れますか？
オッケー、了解、大丈夫です。
じゃあ外でお願いします。はい、ありがとうございます。今
よろしいですか？
はい。追加でいいですか？
はい、かしこまりました。
美味しそ
そうですね。プリン、クッキー、チョコレートコーティングのお菓子。
う。そうね。
あと
じゃあこのシーズナルチョコレートもお願いします。2個の。
2個の方、かしこまりました。
あ、でもちょっとすみません。
はい。950円。
そうですね。お金が足りないかもしれない。ちょっと確認します。
大丈夫です。全然大丈夫です。
そうですね。カードで大丈夫ですか？
かしこまりました。
はい、すみません。
いいえ。ちょっとお待ちくださいね。電波が悪くてうまく動かないんですよ。後で
大丈夫です。はい、すみません。はい、ありがとうございます。はい。I'm wishing I had that third arm again. Okay, great. We have coffee. Hopefully we won't have any issues with that music that was playing in the store. It was Japanese music, and Japanese music tend to be a little bit less likely to get hit by the copyright protection algorithms. It's been a great walk so far. Hope you've been enjoying it as much as me. I definitely need to hydrate, so. So now I'm gonna check the chat and see what you are all saying. Let's see how many viewers we will lose during my coffee break. As always, people tend to drop out. People are always assuming you are new to Japan. Yeah, that's actually, like, I know that people just want to be nice and polite, but that's kind of one of the things that gets kind of annoying when you've lived here for a while. That everybody, it feels like everybody just assumes that you're just a visitor, that you're supposed to leave, which, I don't know, in extension, I think that tells something about that.
ソイアイスラテ。
はい。
はい、ボンボンチョコレート。
はい、ありがとうございます。美味しそう。
召し上がってください。
はい、どうも。
はい、ゆっくりしてください。
はい、ありがとうございます。Got my coffee and my fancy chocolates. Although he made a mistake because I asked for oat milk and he made a soy milk latte. But I'm not gonna be that person. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I deserved a bit of sugar as well. You gained this viewer on your coffee break. Ah, great, Russ. Thanks for joining. How's the coffee and chocolate? It's good. The coffee is nice, quite strong. It doesn't look so strong judging from the color of it, but actually the flavor is quite strong, which I like. And this chocolate was super good. I'm not sure what's inside, but it's not like chocolate all the way. It has some other kind of fruity. Thank you, Garfield, for seldom iced coffee. Thank you very much. What helped you learn Japanese the best? Living here. It's as simple as that. If you want to learn Japanese, you should live in Japan. That's the best thing you can do. But yeah, my Japanese is not as good as it should be, considering for how long I've been here. Yeah, truffly filling, I think some sort of fruit truffle maybe. Very tasty anyway. Are you a milk chocolate or dark chocolate person? I like dark chocolate, but not too dark, like not crazy dark, like 90+% dark. But if it's like, yeah, especially with coffee, I prefer a little bit of bitter chocolate. Marabou is this like well-known, quite cheap Swedish chocolate brand. I kind of like Marabou chocolate too, but it's, yeah, more maybe for nostalgic reasons than for flavor reasons. Yeah, I think I'm almost done with the coffee. I was so thirsty. It's time for me to recharge my Suica. Oh, actually I do have enough charge to pay for my coffee by Suica. That's good. That's good. Yeah, it's nice that even though it's just my old usual route, but I still find new coffee shops here from time to time. Mostly, it's always thanks to Jeffrey. You're really my coffee guru. And this is a good place. I will definitely take my wife here sometime. I'm sure she will enjoy it. Yeah, I haven't paid yet. He had some technical issues with his payment device, so he asked me to pay afterwards. Where to next after my coffee? Yeah, good question. I was kind of thinking to wrap things up after the coffee, but let's see. Where am I? I mean, I'm very close to Yoshinji Temple, which is also a very nice place. Since I'm doing this is kind of becoming another all-star walk. I might as well continue a little bit further and check out that temple. And if I go there, then I'm just a stone's throw away from Jugaoka. So yeah, let's walk a little bit further, shall we? It's been such a good walk today. Would feel a bit, I don't know, sad to wrap things up already. Now I'm getting like low memory warning. That's not good. That makes me a little bit concerned. I hope we won't bump into problems. Actually, once when I was streaming with an iPhone a while ago, once the app just crashed on me. So let's see. Let's hope that won't happen today. Let's hope that it stays reliable. And Garfield, you've been a member for 15 months. That is really impressive. Thank you. You are one of my longest serving supporters. for that, I salute you. Thank you so much. Okay, now let's pay and let's keep on going. Mask fell down. Okay, let's see if I can pay. Okay, let's go. Let's pay. Yeah, I'm hitting my walking vibe again. It's so nice when yeah, I don't know. I enjoy walking. It just do. ごちそうさまでした。
ありがとうございます。ちょっとごめんなさい。調子が悪くて。
スイカの方が大丈夫？簡単ですか？
お客さんペイペイってお持ちです。
あ、ペイペイ
持ってない
で
ですね。ちょっと待って、もうあれですか、お急ぎ、もうすぐ帰っちゃいます。ちょっとなんか
まあね、もし問題あれば現金で戻ってきますけど。
いや、1分だけちょっとお待ちくださいね。
はいはいはい。
ごめんなさい。
はい、全然問題ないです。
すみません、なんかお急ぎのところ本当
いえいえいえ、
にごめんなさい。
全然問題ないです。
総理、本当にごめんなさい。
いや
すみません、すみません。
This is a very nice coffee grinder.そうです。まあできます。はい。
できます。
はいはいはい。
ちょっとそれまでに僕なんとかこれ設定、なんとかトラブルを解決しておくので。
まあその時に現金を持ってきます。
本当ですか？
はいはい、全然問題ないです。
すみません。
はい、いえいえいえ後で来ますね。
ちょっと本当にごめんなさい。
はい、いえいえありがとうございます。はいはいありがとうございます。はい。So he was having some issues with his payment system. So I couldn't pay. I don't have any cash with me, which is I usually always carry a bit of cash because a lot of places here in Japan don't take cards. But recently I've been using like Suica and my cash, my credit card more and more. But he was having some issues with his payment system, so he couldn't he couldn't let me pay. So he just asked if I will pass by here later today. So sorry, I was a little bit focused on what he was saying. Let's see what happened in the chat. それからさ、チャージして欲しいのかな。そうですね。まだ まだ1000円ぐらいあるので問題ないけど、でもまあSo you can only on that watch? No, I have my Sweden that all the time when I was in Sweden, but unfortunately my Japanese card does not support Apple Watch because I'm using Sony Bank, and since Sony is making their own Android phones, I guess they don't want to support iPhones. Actually, there's a Family Mart here, so let's just withdraw some money. Or no, I will do that after the stream. Otherwise, I might accidentally reveal my PIN code or something. I'm so clumsy. I don't trust myself with doing those kind of transactions while I'm live streaming. I wonder if Mr. Miyazaki is still here, because he loves the temple where I'm going now. I hope he's still watching. Sony 銀行使ってます。ソニー銀行と新生銀行も使ってます。両方は手数料かからない。ほどHere, thank you for the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I'm the laziest live streamer from Tokyo. I hope you will enjoy following my channel. I just take random walks without a purpose or a goal other than maybe having a cup of coffee or a beer somewhere. Well, that's not entirely true. Sometimes I do longer walks following train tracks and stuff like that too, which does have a little bit more of a clear target or clear goal, I guess. Where am I heading? I'm heading to Mr. Miyazaki's favorite temple, which is just a few more blocks down this way. His feet are faster than a bike. No, they're not. I rode a bike this morning. And who knows, maybe I will bike back home. Quite enjoy using these rental bike systems that we have here in Tokyo. Let's see. Jeffrey, says this is exactly how I would be exploring Tokyo. So I love this kind of experience. It's perfect. Roaming, exploring, getting lost and looking for coffee. Yeah, that's how I enjoy doing things as well. So like I said before, I'm so happy and blessed that so many of you enjoy my style of streaming, that I can just be myself and walk around like this. are now close to Kohombutsu station, which is just down here. There is Kohombutsu station, and over here is the temple that we're heading to now. This shop here on the corner also looks kind of interesting. I think it's a bakery. Looks quite fancy. Your live streams are so relaxing and also help me keep sane during the lockdowns. Your live streams are something I look forward to. Thank you. Thank you very much. How many kilometers, miles do you think you usually walk each week? I don't know. I think my watch keeps track on that, and my phone too. But yeah, let's see if I can bring up some data here. Over there we have the slide where I had a beer break in the middle of the night on one of my epic walks. Some of you might remember that. So let's see if I can bring up some statistics. I think the last week or so, yeah. The thing is, I have two phones. And now I'm streaming from the iPhone, which is the one that has my more accurate data. So I can't share the numbers with you right now. But I would say on average, maybe I walk 10 kilometers per day. Is a rough guess. How many percent had you completed the train line series? Good question. I have quite a few train lines left. I'm not sure if I will continue that project now before I go to Sweden, to be honest. I wish I could, but it might be a little bit difficult since I am working half-time already for my Swedish job. So I don't have that much free time. And doing these train line walks takes a lot of time because there's so much logistics. Like I have to get to and from various start and end points. So it might be a little bit difficult for me to do that now. Does this mean you're no longer doing freelance photography? Oh, I do that too. I am shooting a wedding this coming weekend, for example. But it's relatively quiet on the photography, like on the photography end right now. I haven't really been pushing that much either, so. But I'm still open for work. want to know the annoying thing about living in Tokyo, please share with us. Well, I think Tokyo in general is a great city. I've been really happy here, living here for all these years. But the annoying thing is that it's often too crowded, like especially on weekends. If you want to go somewhere nice, if you're gonna visit some slightly well-known spot, if it's a weekend, it's always gonna be super crowded. Also, the trains can be quite crowded. I love the train system here, and it's like it's amazing how well it works. But during rush hour, the trains here are quite uncomfortably crowded. And then, of course, as I mentioned earlier in today's stream, the fact that it is a little bit difficult. Like if you want to get to like real proper nature. I mean, there's been lots of greenery in today's walk, and there's lots of greenery everywhere in Tokyo. You can find so many nice parks. But if you do want to experience more like wild, real nature, it's a little bit far when you're living in a big urban metropolis like Tokyo. And then things like the childcare system, like kindergarten, nursery schools, school system. I'm coming from Sweden, which is a country where all of those things are free or almost free. Here in Japan, those things cost quite a lot of money, which, I mean, compared to, say, in the US, it's quite cheap and reasonably priced here in Japan. But compared to Sweden, it's quite expensive. So, for example, having to pay $400, $500, $600 a month for kindergarten, for example, that's like 5 times more than what it would cost in Sweden. So things like that. And then there are certain aspects of the Japanese culture which make me skeptical about raising my daughter here. I generally prefer not to talk too much about politics on this channel, because that's not what I want this channel to be about. So I don't really want to get too much into gender equality and equal opportunities, sexual harassments, things like that makes me reluctant to let my daughter grow up in this society. Hope that answered your question. Will you have a full-time job in Sweden? Yes, I will. I'm currently doing it 50% remotely from here, but once I move to Sweden, I will be working full-time for this company, which I'm super excited about. It's going to be very interesting for me. I've never been an employee before in my life, so it's going to be a very different experience, but I do look forward to it. I think I will enjoy it now during this time, in this phase of my life. And also I was very lucky to find a very, very interesting and great company with a good corporate culture and interesting assignments, or interesting clients, I should say. Sweden as peaceful as Japan? Some places yes, some places no. The cities in Sweden, people in Sweden are not as calm and peaceful as most people are here. And that's something that I will absolutely miss. But but once you get into the countryside and smaller cities or like the nature, then yeah, Sweden is super peaceful. Will you continue to do walks for us after you move? Yes, I will continue running this channel, but of course it won't be about Japan anymore, and it may not be as frequent as it's been. Look at these flowers, it's beautiful. But there's a lot of beauty in Sweden as well. Beautiful cities, beautiful nature that I am looking forward to with you. Also a lot of great coffee shops. So I'm pretty sure that many of you will continue to enjoy my channel once I'm based in Sweden. Honestly don't know if those are lavender. I can't smell any lavender. Oh, can you hear the frogs? There's a lot of frogs over here. Or you change the channel's name? Likely, yeah. Haven't decided yet, but probably. It would be kind of weird to have a channel called Tokyo Explorer when I'm not in Tokyo. It's a frog symphony, but I can't see any of them. Thank you, Mr. Miyazaki. I'm glad that you are watching. This temple visit is especially for you. Amphibian party. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, we're closing in on the 2-hour mark. So I think that's a good time to end. If I go to Jugaoka from here, then I need to walk around Jugaoka a little bit to make it feel worthwhile as well. So I think I will just wave goodbye to you over here. And then I'm gonna go back to that coffee shop and pay for my coffee and chocolate. And let's see, I might be able to take you on another walk tomorrow. Maybe, depends on how busy my work will be this week. I'm gonna have a meeting with them later today, and they will inform me about what needs to be done during this week. So yeah, we'll see if I'll be able to stream tomorrow. Definitely pleased to see that the iPhone continued to hold up well today, so that's a very good sign that this will be my new streaming setup. yeah, that will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed just as much as I did. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye bye. Hej då. Auf Wiedersehen und mata ne.